Game 2 of the Utah Classic, back inside John M. Huntsman Center. Mike Folta and Linda Byington taking you through the action between the Washington State Cougars and the Lafayette College Leopards. It's the second of 3 games here today to open up the 2025 NCAA volleyball season. Here is Calhoun to get us underway, and off we go. That's Italia Bernal sending the middle, and from the service line, that was Eliana Tia. Here come the Cougars again. That's Tia from the back row. It's stayed with this Lafayette program through the coaching change. And they have been leaned upon by C.J. Wernicke, the head coach, to provide leadership here. That is blocked straight down Bleskova. The West Coast Conference expected to be a force up front, and that is under 280 last year from that middle spot. And Lafayette having second team all-conference a year ago as a redshirt freshman, and another service ace. She's
a bit flat to start and then work into it, or sometimes it can be a positive. By using a bump set.
Swing from the right side. That was Mary Healy, the opposite here for Washington State. Bernal sets up Taryn Vreeling. Set back by Lafayette. Here's a free ball for the Leopards. Tapped over. And Washington State is able to get a swing on it, but Lafayette can't respond. Stop seeing Carol Ulichny, who we expected to be one of their primary swingers for the Leopards. Didn't see her much throughout the last half of last match. Washington State right down the middle. She was at Tulsa the last several years, transferred to be a little closer to home. Free ball for Lafayette. Sophia Wilson over to McKenzie. And tap just over by Link.
Again, from Calhoun's serve.
It's been a theme here today. Mackenzie Calhoun has put Dayton and now Washington State in some tough spots. Nice block. Almost no problem with that receive, and that one just sneaks inside. You could tell.
On that side.
Here's Vreeling, a little give and go with Bernal. From the back row, this is Fezco. Vreeling will try it again. And
get there in the spring and has already made an impact.
3 times All-State in Oklahoma as that. Christodoulou hammers one. A lot of those scrappy plays near the net to just keep the ball off the floor and give yourself a chance. No chance on that one. Eliana Tia from the rafters.
Who's going to step up? Who's going to be a gamer? And so that's a lot of what he's looking for out of Lafayette right now. That middle attackers going and get there in front of them.
That was in. We just do the talking. There's Carol Ulichny into the game for the first time here in the second set. And a nice ended around 1 o'clock Mountain Time here, and then we got started at 4:30. Nice swing on that side from the middle set that time. And Mexicali, Mexico played with the U19 Mexican national team, and she drops one in the bucket. Healy. Swings
for Lafayette. They're doing a really good job putting hands in front of the faces of the Washington State hitters.
On a beautiful swing. Lafayette staying within striking range here. And that might have been just back set for Healy. I mean, seeing that competition, especially so early in the year, has to be educational more than.
I think it's a good addition for them.
And look at that.
Hard swings, but placing the ball well where the defense is not.
Vreeling ends
5 kills on 10 attempts.
High percentage. Those swings right there.
For the passers.
Washington State goes right back to their break.
Right there, and it's hard to read.
Is that one where she has to adjust in midair a little bit, or in the Horizon League? 6-3 here early in the third. Heavy swing for starter in 9 matches last season, second on the team in kills and points. Right down the middle.
Has one blocker there, so she can go either direction.
Galmas again. Another tricky one to handle here for Lafayette College. Down the middle, there's no stopping. It's mostly smiles here for Lafayette. They're having fun, but they're playing with a lot of energy. We saw that against Dayton earlier. 8-8 here in the third. Kept alive somehow, and it goes over for Lafayette. So here's a free ball. Washington State in system. Kept alive again by Emily Goldrup. She's had a heck of a point here so far defensively. Pushed over by Eric Pollock. Tia, nothing doing. Battle at the net. Tia will try again into the block. And on we go. Krista Dulu this time. Can't get it past the front wall. Tia barely finds us.
Pretty good, yes.
No errors either. Free ball here, Washington State. Bleskova again. So that team bonding becomes extremely critical early in the season. Bleskova, Almond got a piece of the net. This is a battle at the nets, and nobody this year led the West Coast Conference with 42 blocks a year ago. He was dominant in that scrimmage against Montana. Fezco, and how about that pancake from Galmas to keep this up in the air? From the back row, Ulichny. Bleskova finds the soft spot. Throughout the day so far, the way they pick their spots on their swings, usually not with the most velocity.
Good way to get kills, and a common thing that certain middles put into play, because you get the ball to the floor so fast that it's really difficult for the defense to make a.
Dug out nicely by Tia on the back row, but Galmas ran out of real estate, and so Lafayette stops the bleeding.
It's another strong back row attack by Ulichny.
Again, 7 wins last year for Lafayette. I feel like the team we're watching is better than a 7-win team, better than a 2-win team in the Patriot League. Only had 1 winning season since 2010. That's 1 in the last 16 years. They're looking at another first collegiate action. 7 kills, but 6 errors. Something to clean up, perhaps. That one goes off the block and down, however, and ends the third set and ends the match. 25-16, the final here in the third, as Washington State takes this one in straight sets.